this one I thought it turned really well. The gradients that they use make the transition smooth. You can go from either corner, flipping forwards, backwards, and you can also, as you can see here, I can actually turn back the page, and just like a regular book, if I wanted to read the previous page and see what that said, I could actually flip back rather than getting a generated blurry object. It's the actual page, so which I thought was nice. You can actually go in and edit the JS, the main JS file. You can go in and edit the CSS styles, which I did to create the rounded edges. I changed the file size just a little bit, or the canvas size. But as you can see, you can flip back and forth. It's nice and smooth. Turn.js was actually very easy to use. I would recommend it to all of you. Now on the turn.js website, which is turn.js.com, they have a few samples on here which you can click on and browse through. They're all page flip programs. Which you can see here, you can get from either corner, and it rolls nicely, the gradients. There's different styles, different templates for it. So it's up to you to grab one and use it. You can definitely save a lot of time and effort, and they look great. If you scroll down the page, you can actually see some live code that you can actually see, and how simple that it is. There's not a whole lot of page after page of some serious code. It's all fairly simple and straight up forward. You can actually click on the run code option and actually put it into a play right there in the page, which is nice. Then you can actually see if that's the feature that you're looking for. And it has all the other pages. This simple version only has 4 pages, but the pages are endless. You can just one div after another, as many pages as you need. And you can scroll down. You can see it works with iPad and iPhones, and it's also compatible with Android, and it's compatible with most browsers. So you can just flip through there, and it's got a lot of info. It's on GitHub also, so you can find info there, feedback, updates. One of the API documentations here you can click on is animating. You can see how this function, how it's a simple function, and everything's right there ready to go. And with a little bit of work, it should be easy for everyone to use. But it's definitely a good little library that I would recommend. Now let's take a look at the code. Okay, here's my HTML file. Hopefully it's not too blurry for you. You can see it, but up here is my script tags that I have. This is my jQuery.min file. And you can also see that this file has modernizer.js with it. All these are with the download, so it's very simple to add them into your project. This actually has some of the function embedded into the HTML page that, as you can see, I actually added a paragraph class just to put my name up above it, just to show you how it worked. But everything's all classed out, which is great. Makes it easy to edit and go back and forth. As you can see, here's the divs. You can just copy and paste these endless amount of pages. Just have to change your file names. Normally you would have images listed here is where you would have your images, because these are just JPEG files. But they suggested that you use pages. That's, as you'll see in the JavaScript file, that's actually coded in with it. So you can change the height and width, but you also have to, not only in this function would you have to change it, you have to change it in your CSS file also. Down here you'll see this is in the JS file, where you can see all the different callouts that it has. You can go back to the HTML and read it and see it, where the CSS is brought in. It's fairly simple. Everything uses classes. Everything is labeled very well and easy to understand. Again, I would recommend this to anyone using it or wanting to use a library as such. And this is my CSS files and my different rules. Most of these came together, but you can see where I've changed the border radius. You've got to change that in two different places. One is actually for your image, and one is for the actual shadow effect. So. And you would also notice earlier, I don't know if the video caught it, but the yep/nope function that was in that HTML file, it has a series that with the modernizer that it runs through. If your browser can take HTML4 or lower, then it pulls a different turn.js file. If it clears both the parameters, and then it will also run the CSS file that's associated with it. So that's a nice little touch that it has. Again, this is inside the JS file, the turn.js file.